how do you feel about your ability to adapt early in this camp and pick up what they're throwing at you and still show the skill set that you did in college?
I feel like the most part of being a rookie is the mental part or understanding the mental aspect of the game. Just kind of getting a feel for it early and understanding what's trying to be done here. And for me, I feel like it's a huge responsibility, and it's very important to me just to learn and kind of adapt to everything fairly quick, just because I feel like I can play early and just make an impact on this offense.
How do you go about learning? You're a guy that asks a bunch of questions. Do you want to write it down? Do you want to see it? How do you go about learning and picking it up so fast?
I like to ask questions, and I love to see it. If I see how it's done or the picture that they're trying to draw, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my best part or best way for me to learn.
Have you been encouraged with how you performed to this stage, or you feel you're leaving some stuff out there? I guess how do you assess what you've been able to do so far on the field?
Just trying to talk to myself going into practice, every practice, just understanding that the game is going to be fast. Obviously, something that I'm not used to. The NFL is definitely bigger, faster, stronger, and a lot of guys are smarter. So, and just coming in with the same mentality, you know what I'm saying, that I'm the new kid on the block, so I'm respecting everybody. Just playing my role, and whenever my opportunity or my name's called, just make most of it.
CeeDee, Michael and Amari have told us that they look to your maturity in your game. What do you credit that to as a rookie to have that kind of maturity and understanding?
Just my passion for the game. Obviously, there's times when you want to laugh, joke around, and then there's times when you got to lock in and play ball. And being with those guys, having that experience around me, it just makes me feel better about myself just as a football player, just knowing that I have guys that are actually young but older than me and has a lot more experience than I do in this league, and that I can actually relate to. And then having them just, you know what I'm saying, going out every day in practice, just working their tails off, and me included, and just seeing myself fit in with them guys is I love it.
I know you put a lot of thought into how you run your routes and your technique and that sort of a thing. What's it like to be a teammate with Amari Cooper, who's considered to be one of the top route runners in the league?
Oh yeah, most def. Seeing him run routes every day is actually is ridiculous. The man can get in and out of his routes like nobody I've seen. But just seeing him work every day, asking him questions, picking his brain, just getting a little knowledge tips for whatever he has in his game that he wanna, you know what I'm saying, just pass down to me to add in my game is. I feel like I'm taking all that in consideration. I'm asking as many questions as possible, and he's answering, and I appreciate him for that.
Amari talked about it. Michael talked about it. Having 3,000-yard receivers. What's your reaction to that possibility here this year for you guys?
I feel the same way with them guys. Just having each other's back already early on in this process, and just understanding what we're trying to do here. We obviously have a goal for each and all three of us to have 1,000 yards, and we're gonna work until it's done.
CeeDee, how helpful were those sessions at Dak's house over the summer, and what did you learn about your teammates getting to work with them before even coming out to the Star?
It actually helped me out a lot. Just going to Dak's house, understanding, you know what I'm saying, the plays that we're gonna just. For starters, the first couple plays, just getting a head start, you know what I'm saying, as a rookie, coming in, not knowing anything, everything is like gibberish to me. So just like at first, just coming in, trying to see like how the older guys move and how everything's being structured here. And in the summer, that definitely helped me out a lot. Just coming into camp now, I felt like I was a lot more prepared than I would have been if I wouldn't have worked out with him.
Who first told you about those meetings at Dak's house? Did he text you one of the receivers? And what went through your mind when you got that invitation?
Dak actually invited me, and it was actually like a surreal moment, just understanding that I play for the Dallas Cowboys now, and Dak Prescott actually texted me and asked me to come over and work with him. But it was, you know what I'm saying, an unbelievable moment. I took it all in, and I embraced it. I felt like that was my opportunity to show the guys just what I can do early on without pads on, just route running ability, just small techniques, and I can learn from them guys early.
What do you think of the whole setup that he has there?
It was nice. I was definitely like a little kid at the playground, just seeing everything that he had going on, and he has a nice house.
Your first practice, you made that one-handed catch. Talking to some people, your high school coach and your high school quarterback, they say you would practice that stuff. Is that true? Is that what you would do? Would you go out and practice one-handed catches, back, shoulders, low, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I actually still do it in my backyard with my brothers. They throw me all kinds of crazy passes and just kind of putting my body in weird situations, situations that I wouldn't expect, and just having a natural reaction to catching the ball and just finding a way. And I remember actually the first time I showed my coach in high school and Alex that I can catch the ball on some crazy off the wall thing. It was fun. It was just, you know what I'm saying, it was all funny games. And then before you know it, it started translating to practice.
Why was that important to kind of teach yourself that when it's such a spontaneous kind of deal in the middle of the game?
Because I feel like as a receiver, you have to expect the unexpected, no matter where the ball is. It's your job to catch it, and the quarterback has done all the hard part. He got the ball out of his hands. He made checks. He did everything else. Now for you, all you have to do is catch the ball. So just understanding that everything is not going to go as planned, and the ball is not going to be where it needs to be at all times. So just prepare myself for the worst, and when the best happens, it feels great.
Do you have one of those that you've made that stands out, whether it's been in a game or whether it's just been throwing the ball around with your brothers, where everyone said, "Well, how did you do that? What happened there?"
Yeah, I had a couple with my brothers, but the one in the game my sophomore year against UCLA on the sideline, the one that didn't count, I was actually surprised that I caught it, but it was actually one of the type catches that I made in my backyard, and the fact that it actually happened, then I was just jumping to see if I could actually get it and not really knowing that I was going to catch it. So it was a surreal moment again, but obviously knowing that I was out of bounds, I tried to convince a ref.
Didn't work.
No, not at all. Not at all.
CeeDee, you're quite the caliber of quarterbacks from college, Baker or Jalen. What did you learn from those guys? And after playing with them, how do you size up Dak's game?
I learned maturity with those two guys. My sophomore year having Kyler, it was the start of something. My freshman year, I had Baker. He won the Heisman, and I didn't really know much going into my freshman year just because me being a freshman, and I was excited to be a starter and everything. But understanding the game as far as it slowing down for me started my sophomore year with K1, and he done a great job of just helping me understand coverages more, what I'm going to see, just helping him read things as far as defensively on their schemes. And my last year with Jalen, it was kind of, okay, just taking that next step, just finding whatever I had weak in my game, and if whether it was mental or physical, whatever it was, just try to elevate it, make most of it, and try to have as minimum weaknesses in my game as possible. And then having Dak, man, he knows so much. He's so much more experienced than obviously the other two guys, but just the way he carries himself like a captain, which he is, and he's definitely a leader. He's a great quarterback, man, and I'm excited to be playing with him.
What's one part of Michael Gallup's game that you would like to incorporate into your game?
I wish I could say speed, but we know that's not capable. But just his way of catching in traffic with all his hands, and it doesn't matter how many guys are around him, but he has the ability to break tackles also, and just make spectacular catches across the middle. And I definitely would like to do that at a more consistent rate as much as he has going into the season, and you know what I'm saying, just build off him, and I just want to be another weapon to this team. You know what I'm saying? It's no competition, but we know that we definitely the best out.
reality of adjusting to the NFL matched up with what you thought it would be like?
Everything that I got warned is definitely here. Everything as far as the speed, tempo, how smart guys are, and how talented guys are. You see everybody on the field is definitely a different specimen, man. They all move around. You got D linemen running 4.7s. You got DBs running 4.2s, 4.3s. You got linebackers flowing sideline to sideline at 4.4, 4.5s. And it's things that you can't teach. And they look at any movement or mannerism that you try to give just to find out what play it is. So just going in, you know what I'm saying, having the same approach every day, every time I line up, not trying to get a defense anything, and just go play ball.
What have you
It's the
learned
last
about,
one, guys.
What have you learned about 88, the number, and then what it means to this franchise?
It's a big tradition. It's a big thing here in Dallas, and wearing that number 88 means a lot to myself now, and for sure to Dallas. And I'm going to do everything in my power to withhold that trophy number, and I'm going to do my best to, you know what I'm saying, just keep it going.
Thank you.